Hi everybody, welcome back to Smarta.
With Marta. Today we're doing a math review for rounding up subtraction. And the reason we're doing that is because it's one of the skills we've just learned and it's fairly complicated and we want you to be good at it. And we notice when we're at school, some kids still need more practice. So we're just going to keep practicing. That's what we do to get better.
And Mrs. Marta is going to be teaching it because it's one of her favorite strategies.
That's right. So before we go over to the easel, we wanted to do a kind of a combination shout out for George in my class and
Penelope and Remy in my class.
So they did their very first book club while we were doing at-home learning, and book club is not an easy
It's not an easy skill to learn, even with help from us at school.
Yeah, it's pretty complicated for grade 2. We're really stretching people's learning when we're doing a book club. It's kind of for older kids, but we thought you guys could do it. So George and Remy and Penelope didn't have the benefit of sitting with us at a table and having them help it.
And seeing what we do and giving an example. It's much easier, even though it's still very hard to learn side by side. They did it at home.
I know. And all three of them did an excellent job.
Three of you did a fantastic job. We're so proud of George, Penelope, and Remy for their work in their book club. Their very first one. Way to go.
Okay.
Go on the jokes. The first joke is sent in by Vivi from Mrs. Marta's class. And the joke is, did you hear about the monster that had 5 legs?
5 legs?
Yeah, his pants fit like a glove.
That's a good one, Vivi. I like it. Okay, and for the joke that I'm introducing is going to be by George, who has sent us another lovely video. So we're going to put that joke right here.
Do you ever wonder why Waldo always wears stripes?
Why does he always wear stripes, George?
Because then he won't be spotted. Split him.
Okay, guys, thanks for meeting us over at the easel. We're doing our math rounding up review. So what I want you to think about first is when you do a subtraction question and you're thinking about using rounding up as your strategy, your very first job is to check if you can do it the easy way, or as Mr. Marta calls it, the place value way. So when I look at the first one...
And we're going to zoom in today because... Why, Mrs. Marta?
Because we noticed when we were teaching in the classroom, we were watching some of the videos and it's hard to see the questions sometimes. So Mr. Marta is going to do some fancy zooming in and we'll see if this works better.
So I'm holding the camera, so I apologize if it's a little bit bumpy today. But here goes Mrs. Marta.
All right. So is it okay that I'm off the screen while you're talking?
Yep.
Okay. So what we're going to do is check if we can do it the easy way. So when we look at the question, the first thing I think is I have 7. Can I take away 3? Yes. I have 8. Can I take away 9? Not without going into negative numbers, so I can't do it the easy way. So now I think about rounding up. Step 1, take the bottom number and go up to your next 10. What's your next 10 after 39? The next 10 is 40. I know that because if I was looking at a hundreds chart, after the 39, the next 10 would be 40. Or I know after 3 10s is 4 10s. Now I have to figure out, how do I get from 39 to 40? There's a couple of ways you can do this. Some of you will just right away say, I know I have to add 1. Some of you will just stare at it blankly because you don't know how to do that yet. So there's a couple of things you can do. You could count up on your fingers. Can you back up so you can see me, Mr. Marta?
I was going to say, I'm going to do that for all of them in the future.
So you could count up on your fingers. You imagine you have 39 and you want to get to 40. So you just start counting. 39, 40. Oh, that's just 1. So you know it's a 1. Or you could look at a hundreds chart, or if you have anything with numbers up to there, or even if you have a ruler, you could go from 9 to 10 and know that that's 1. Or you could do a friendly fact. Friendly facts equal 10. The friendly fact of 9 is 1. Okay, now say it with me. Whatever you do to the bottom, you have to do to the top. So we add 1. 78 plus 1, that's easy. I just need to count up 1. 78 plus 1 is 79. Then I put my equals line, my minus sign, and now I can do it the easy way. 9 take away 0 is 9. And 7 take away 4 is 3. Now, you should be practicing these questions with me. So you might have a whiteboard or you might have a piece of paper and you're doing this with me. So right now, I want you to get this question written down, 82 minus 25, so you can do it with me. If you need to pause the video, go ahead.
I hope I'm not making you dizzy zooming in and out, but I want you to see more close up of what Mrs. Marta's doing. So I'm going to keep zooming in and zooming out.
I don't feel dizzy at all, Mr. Marta. Okay, so step 1, let's check if we can do this the easy way. I have 8. Can I take away 2? Yes. I have 2. Can I take away 5? No. So I can't do it the easy way. So I'm like, okay, we're doing rounding up today. Let's go on to rounding up. Number 1, take the bottom number, go up to your next 10. I have 2 10s and I want to go to 3 10s. And when I have 10s, there's 1 0. So I have 3 10s is 30. Okay, or you might look at your hundreds chart, or you might say 2 and then 3. 3 10s is 10, 20, 30. There's lots of ways to get there. Do what works for you. Now, how do I get from 25 to 30? Let's imagine I was counting up. I'd go 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Well, that's 5. Or if you want a shorter one, I just look for the friendly fact of 5. The friendly fact of 5 is 5. Now, say it with me. Whatever I do to the bottom, I have to do to the top. I can hear you. I have to do to the top. So now I have 82 and 5 more. In my head, I know 2 and 5 is 7. So now I know that this is going to be 87. Finally, I just subtract it the easy way. 7 take away 0 is 7, and 8 take away 3 is 5. Now, when we do it the easy way, if you're having trouble because you can't remember your subtraction facts, it's really easy to do it with your fingers because none of these are bigger than 10. So I have 8, take 3 away, boom, that's 5. I have 7, I take nothing away, that's 7. So if you need your fingers, you can use them. Hopefully you've been doing your all the facts subtraction and you don't need your fingers too much. All right, question C. What do I do first? Check if I can do it the easy way. I have 9. Can I take 4 away? Yes. I have 5. Can I take 4 away? Yes, it's an easy one, so I don't have to do this. I just go quickly and I do the subtraction. 5 take away 4 is 1. And 9 take away 4 is 5. Easy peasy. All right. What do I do first? I'm just staring at you because I'm waiting for you to call it out. Check if you can do it the easy way. If I was at school, I would hear you and that would be better. So here I'm just imagining you're saying it. I have 6. Can I take 4 away? I hear you saying yes. I have 3. Can I take 7 away? I hear you saying no. So I'm going to do rounding up. I go from 47 to my next 10. I have 4 10s. After that is going to be 5 10s. 5 10s is 50. Now I need to figure out how do I get from 47 to 50. I could count 48, 49, 50. That's 3. Or I could look at my friendly fact for 7, which I know is 3. Now, whatever I do to the bottom, I have to do to the top. So I do a plus 3. I know 3 plus 3 is 6, and I have 6 10s, so it's 66. Now I just do it the easy way. 6 minus 0 is 6. 6 minus 5 is 1. If you needed to use your fingers, you have enough to do this. Easy peasy.
I think I found the happy medium of zooming in and being far away, Mrs. Martin.
All right, so hopefully everybody's not getting car sick right now. All right, here we are. What do I do first? I want to take the path of least resistance. I want to check if I can do it the easy way. I have 6. Can I take 1 away? Yep. I have 3. Can I take 1 away? Yeah, so it's an easy way. 6, take away 1. 5. 3, take away 1. 2. Look how fast that is. All right, one more to practice. I hope you're still doing this with me. Don't just watch. No slacking here. Okay, I have 7. Can I take 2 away? No. You should all be going, yes, you can, Mrs. Marta. Yes, of course you can take 2 away from 7. I hope you're paying attention because my brain is saying strange things. You have 7. Can you take 2 away? Yes, you can. You have 4. Can you take 6 away? No. So I'm going to round up. I look at my bottom number and I want to go up to my next 10. Now, I noticed this week when some of you were practicing at school that you were going up 10 to 36. That's not what we're doing. We're trying to get a 0 at the end, so we're going for the next 10. So after 2 10s is 3 10s. After 26 is 30. And then I think, how do I get from 26 to 30? 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I added 4, or if you can do it the fast way, look for the friendly fact of 6, which is 4. One more time. Say it with me. Whatever you do to the bottom,
you gotta do to the top.
yes. All right, so I add 4 to the top. I know 4 and 4 is 8, and I had 7 10s. Now I just finished the easy way. 8 take away 0 is 8. 7 take away 3 is 4. And I'm left with 48.
Mrs. Marta, I like how you pointed out that after you round up that bottom number, that every number ends in 0, because that's what you're trying to do. Because if you get that bottom number to end in 0, you can be guaranteed you turn into an easy question.
Exactly.
So the trick is we got to make sure that bottom number ends in a 0 when we round up.
That's right. Now, here come the on your own questions. So I'm going to leave them there for you. I'm going to talk for a minute. Your job is to write these down. Sorry, I covered the microphone. Your job is to write these down if you're at home. But if you're at school, Mr. Marta and I will just give you an already made copy of this sheet ready to go. Write the questions down. Do them on your own. We're using rounding up. So if you can do it the easy way, do it that way. But if you can't, this week we're practicing rounding up.
And whether you're going to school on Monday and Tuesday or you're staying at home and doing it, we're all doing the exact same lesson.
That's right. And so if you also want to do expanded form because you like that better, you can do that also, but you must do rounding up if you can't do it the easy way. And I think that's it. Is that it, Mr. Marta?
That's good.
All right, let's go find Rexy.
All right, let's do it.
Hey, Rexy, I have a T-Rex joke for you. What happened when the T-Rex ate a comedian?
I know.
What?
He felt funny.